In this video, I summarize the 10 most important things you need to know about throw in your game. This is part 2 in the 2-part series. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, please do so. It is linked in the video description. Part 1 covered important background information about throw, and the first 4 of the 10 things you need to know about throw in your game. The second part will cover the remaining 6. Before we continue the top 10 list, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to my channel and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, if you have enjoyed or benefited from any of my online videos or resources, all of which I post openly and free for everybody to enjoy, please consider showing your support by purchasing one of my instructional products at drdavebilliards.com or by making a donation at billiards.colostate.edu. Links are available in the video description. Thank you in advance for your support. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get back to the top 10 things you need to know about throw. Another type of shot that requires understanding of and correction for throw is frozen or small gap combinations. One reason is the first ball is guaranteed to be sliding with stun into the second ball since it doesn't have time or distance to start rolling. Remember, throw is maximum with a stun shot. Here, the 11 and 13 are frozen. If you hit the 11 along the line of centers, the 13 will head straight. But if you send the 11 to the right, it will throw the 13 to the right. And if you send the 11 to the left, it will throw the 13 to the left. With a small gap like this, the 13 still gets thrown, even though the 11 will cut the 13 when hit at an angle. Here, it is being thrown to the right. And here, it is being thrown to the left. Again, a line of centers hit results in no throw. When the gap is large like this, the cut effect dominates the throw effect, and the 13 goes in the cut direction. Here, the 11 is cutting the 13 to the left. And here, the 11 is cutting the 13 to the right. Again, it goes straight with a line of centers hit. When the gap size is exactly 3/8 of an inch, the throw cancels the cut over a wide range of angles. I didn't just make up this number, it comes from a thorough physics and math analysis. As before, there is no cut or throw with a line of centers hit. But regardless of the angle or direction the 11 is driven into the 13 still goes straight. This is one of the most amazing physics principles of pool. Here's an example shot where you can take advantage of this effect. With a 3/8 inch gap, I can hit either side of the 11 to pocket the 13. Here, I hit the left side to get a breakout. And here, I hit the right side to get a breakout. Now let's look at some frozen ball examples where understanding throw is very important. Here, the line of centers points well to the right of the pocket, but this shot can be made by cutting the 11 to the left, which throws the 13 to the left. Here, the line of centers points well to the left of the pocket, but this shot can be made by cutting the 11 to the right, which throws the 13 to the right. And again, when the line of centers points to the pocket, you need to hit the 11 along the line of centers. Did you notice the spin transferred to the 11 by the cue ball? This is called cut-induced spin. Did you notice that the spin threw the 13 to the left slightly? I almost missed the shot. If you use gearing outside spin with a line of centers hit, you can eliminate spin transfer and throw for a pure shot. Did you see the 11 stun in place with no spin? And did you see the 13 head straight for the pocket? It is important to know the maximum throw you can get. Under typical ball conditions, maximum throw is generally about 1 inch per foot of object ball travel, or half a ball per diamond on a 9-foot table. Here, I am using a half ball hit into a frozen ball with slow speed to create the largest throw possible. As we have seen, CIT is largest for a slow speed stun shot close to a half ball hit. At faster speed, the ball's surfaces don't engage as well, resulting in less friction and throw. Throw also changes with cut angle. Obviously, there is no throw with a straight shot with no side spin. For full hits like this 3/4 ball cut, there is only a small amount of throw. With a thin cut like this quarter ball hit, there is again less throw, but more than with the full hit. Again, throw is maximum close to a half ball hit. Here's an example where we can use the speed effect to our benefit. The 2 limits where we can hit the 11. At slow speed, the 13 gets thrown to the right of the pocket. But at fast speed, where there is less throw, we can pocket this ball. Here's another good example where knowledge of throw can help. Due to the 11, the 8 cannot be made with a clean straight hit. I barely missed the 11, and the 8 didn't go. So you might think we can't win here. However, if the cue ball were here instead, we can easily use throw to pocket the ball. I am aiming for a half ball hit with slow stun to maximize the throw. Did you notice that I even threw that a little more than I needed? To get maximum SIT with a straight shot, use slow speed stun with about half of maximum side spin. With less spin, you get less throw. With maximum spin, you might think you would get maximum throw, but you would be wrong. Again, when the relative speed between the ball's surfaces gets faster, the surfaces don't engage as easily, resulting in less friction and throw. You get even less throw with maximum spin and fast speed. Again, maximum SIT occurs with a slow stun shot with about half of maximum spin. This is the same example I showed in the last section where we pocketed the 8 using CIT. With this cue ball position, we can't use CIT, but we can instead use SIT. Again, I am using slow stun with about half of maximum spin to get enough throw. I didn't get maximum throw in that shot, but I got enough to pocket the ball. We can use SIT even from a cue ball position like this, but here we need more right spin than the gearing amount to get the throw to the left. As you can see, that was a good hit with the cue ball touching the 8 before the 11. You can get SIT even with very large cut angles, but even more spin is required. Here, the cut angle required is almost 90 degrees, but with enough outside spin, we can hit the ball a touch fuller and throw the ball in. Some people might think this shot is impossible, but they would be wrong. I am aiming this shot using my system for aiming with Sidespin. If you want more info, see the link in the video description. Here's the shot. Throw is smaller with follow and draw shots. For a baseline, here's a stun shot. With full topspin, the amount of throw is about half of the throw expected with a stun shot at the same speed. The reason for this is the friction force at the point of contact is not pointing sideways in the throw direction, as with the stun shot. Instead, it is pointing down slightly, so there is less force available in the horizontal direction. With full bottom spin, as with full topspin, the throw is about half. Although, some bottom spin shots can have more throw than one might expect. With slow speed or large distance, the backspin wears off on the way to the object ball, and the cue ball slows down due to drag, and this can lead to soft stun, which will produce maximum throw. Did you see the tangent line motion of the cue ball? Even though I hit it with maximum backspin, all of the spin was lost on the way to the object ball. Since throw depends on friction between the ball surfaces, throw can vary with the condition of the surfaces at the contact point. For example, if you put some saliva at the contact point, there is almost no friction or throw. Did you see how little the stripe wobbled and how straight the ball went? If the ball surfaces are dry, smooth, and clean, you get the expected amount of throw, which is large with a stun shot like this. If there happens to be a chalk mark on the cue ball or object ball at the point of contact, you get much more throw than expected. This is called cling, skid, or kick. To easily demonstrate, I am tapping the 11 on the tip to put chalk at the contact point. I am also shifting the cue ball position to show that with cling, much more throw is possible at cut angles thinner than a half ball hit. Did you see how much that ball got thrown? And how much the stripe wobbled? Here's another example where if a chalk mark ends up at the contact point, you will not make the shot. Cling can also affect straight follow shots. It causes the cue ball to hop a little and lose much of its topspin, so it doesn't follow forward as expected. Did you notice the cue ball hop? If the ball surfaces are clean, the shot works out as planned. Wipe chalk marks off the cue ball every chance you get, before each break and with ball in hand, and also keep the object balls as clean as possible to limit how often cling might occur. Sometimes cling is out of our control, but by keeping everything clean, we can reduce its frequency. I hope this video has helped improve your understanding of throw and its effects. Hopefully, this knowledge will help you pocket more balls. If you want more help with learning how to adjust your aim not only for throw, but also for cue ball deflection caused by squirt and swerve when using Sidespin, see my system for aiming with Sidespin. It covers everything in great detail and provides many game situation examples. Good luck with your game from Dr. Dave.